Hi, this is Jacob with Team Gund, and we've got Nathan and his regional topping deck profile. How'd you go, Nathan?
I went second in Swiss, and then lost in the top eight to my friend Jono, who played Dark Lord and ended up winning the event. But I played Blue Eyes because I was gonna play Momau and it wasn't consistent enough, so I decided to play a deck that was more consistent and uh, had still quite a lot of power, and it was really good against pendulum decks. So and Metalfoil was the hype deck, so I went with Blue Eyes.
Cool, let's see the list.
Three alternatives. I only have proxies because I don't know why. I just don't have alternatives. For the standard, three blue eyes, two white. That's pretty standard. Monsters are pretty standard. So three sage, three ancient, one white stone legend, and then one veiler just because you can search it. So there's no point not having one because you can just search it with this, and it's really good going first against if you search it and search it against ABC, it's really good. It's not really good against Pendulum though, so yeah, that's the downfall. But your deck's good against Pendulum, so it doesn't really matter. Then we got sorry, we got three Melody, three alternative, I guess. Just a good starter card. Two Dragon Shrines, like the fourth and fifth Melody, because it just gets your hand going with because if you have trading, you can send White Stone, or if you have Reborn cards, you can send Spirit and Ancient, and bring back the Spirit and then pop it, banish a spell or trap, and then in the end phase you get something with Ancient as well. So you're pretty far ahead usually. And if you have a tuner in hand, you can make Spirit. Yeah, and then then I got the Soul Charge. If you draw this card, you win. That's just standard for Blue Eyes though. Three Return. It's a really good card. One Silver Scries, the fifth Reborn card. And then three Ancient Rules. They just help extend your plays and they're just three other engine cards that I'd rather over random traps or something, because they at least let you play out of your brick hands, and it also helps you make Dark Matter or Spirit, which is really good against Pendulum. But it is the worst extender in my deck, I guess.
How was it for the weekend?
It was fine, you do side out a lot for it was one of my side out cards when I side in extra traps, because I felt that against I sided for Dark Lord a bit, not really, but I sided Strike. So when I sided Strike in, I usually take this out because it's just better. If I have Barrier and Blue Eyes against Dark Lord, they can't really get over it because all their guys are smaller than your Blue Eyes and they can't exceed. So they really need to exceed in that position.
That's just when you know you're going first, though, right?
Yeah. I would not do that going second. If they got to choose. Three trade in, three desires, upstart, seven draw cards. This card is so stupid. I don't know how people don't play this sometimes, but I think everyone plays it now. They should be. It's so insane. It's ridiculous. Emptiness, it just helps you win games with Spark or just even a big field, big monsters and emptiness. That's the old Gambit, right? And then there's three barriers. Same sort of thing as with emptiness. Just three big monsters, and call whatever they want to do, and just block them from doing that, and just kill them next turn. I trim the four traps because you just want to draw one, and usually you draw cards. You probably draw one in your first turn, and if you have Spirit and a trap, it's basically game over.
How were the barriers for the weekend?
Well, they're good because this deck is pretty good at pushing past fields. It doesn't actually OTK that much going second, but it's really good at breaking boards. And if you break boards and set this card, you're basically just gonna win. So this card wasn't actually that bad going second, drawing it, which was pretty cool. But that being said, I still sided out going second. When I don't know what I'm gonna go, because I'm probably gonna go second, and I'd rather draw a card that stops their monster, like their Kieran or their Beatrice, whatever, rather than a trap. Extra deck.
Extra deck, yep.
Yeah. Two Spirit, two Azure, standard, This card is insane. Crystal Wing didn't make it on the weekend just for a soul charge play, basically. That's all you play it for. And sometimes you can just randomly make it if you, I don't know, you can keep this alive with your return or something in the end phase off of thing and then someone to tune it next turn, but that never happens. Stellar Spark, Moonlight, Ancient Fairy, just to help the soul charge plays. Exceeds, I played the standard Proxy Cipher. The standard, I don't know, I play 4 of the Galaxy Eyes guys, because yeah, you can just make one of each if you ever need to, but usually it's just like Cipher into like these two, but sometimes you don't want to use this one, because like you can't pop a face up, so there's no point even like going into it, so you'd rather just like save it for later in case you can go into it again. And then I play Hope Harbinger. It was basically just there to have a defensive rank 8. Sometimes you can like get past their field and like you don't want it to have a scale, like be able to activate a scale, so you just make this. Lancelot, which is really good. I don't like this game. This card was really good. Props to Jono for like telling me about it. I don't know, just like helped me single-handedly win 2 of my games. One against Hero and the other one against Jono. I think actually I made it, and it basically just ended the game. And then the best, like I reckon the best card in the extra deck is Alcai. You just like get past field so easy, like I said, and you just top deck whatever they don't want and just set them back a turn, and then you just kill them next turn, because like you just top a scale that they don't want or whatever. Yeah, like say if you know they have an 8 scale in hand from a metal foe, the metal foe is such a guy, you top an 8 scale and then just like kill the other one, and they usually can't play, so it's really good. So that's it for the extra deck. And then side deck, 3 system down, because this card's just insane against ABC. Like they have no way to play around it. They have to sort of just side, what's it called?
Union Scramble.
They side Union Scramble, and like
Oasis.
that's just and that just makes their deck worse usually. And a lot of people in Perth, they were actually citing the pot card to out Reaper, and they weren't thinking about this card. Well, they didn't cite the other one to out this card, except for one guy, which was just really good. So every time I verse ABC and resolve this, I just win. I only verse one ABC, did I? Yeah, I won. I beat him 2-0 because I drew really well, but yeah. But besides the point, this guy's insane. 3 Twin Twister just to out Floodgate decks, and like I sided against ABC going second because a lot of them sided like anti-spell and they'll main like strike or something. A lot of the ABC decks are more trap heavy over here than combo based, I guess. Like they wouldn't play Brilliant Fusion or anything. It also hits Hanger and stuff, so it's really good. And Pales are like frogs and stuff, but I didn't verse any of that shit. Then I got the 3 Book of Eclipse and 2 Chalice. So like these are just sided in against different matchups, like sort of like against like what's it called? What's that deck called? Dark Lord. I just sided these 5 in going second, because like usually you just make him go first, and the deck my friend was playing, you make him go first, and he would struggle like to do stuff, and if he does stuff, you just eclipse their field, and they don't have any defensive cards anymore. And this is also just like Unicorn and Alcus and stuff, because I'd rather that than like these cards and Valor, which are Dimension Barrier and stuff. I'd rather than that going second against those sort of decks. And then for the last side is the 4 traps. For when I go first, I just want to open a trap and just a spirit. And opening a spirit is easy enough, but just have to open, like, I just want to guarantee myself opening a trap. So I just take out like the ancient rules and usually Valor, because Valor's well, depends on what I'm versing. If I'm versing ABC, I'll keep it in. But besides that, everything else was just like Valor wasn't good to search off usually going first. So that's it.
Cool. Thanks, Nathan.
All good.